I decided today would be a good day to do another load of mulch. I skipped church today just because they're requiring masks and I didn't feel like wearing mine. But my husband went and he texted me, said they would be all right with me not wearing my mask. So I probably will go next Sunday. But I just don't like wearing my mask. It's hard for me to breathe with it. So I'm going to get mulch and put it in my wagon. Reminds me I forgot to close that gate back up into where my mulch is. It's my compost pile, really, but it's taking it so long to compost that it's mostly leaf mulch. So I'm using leaf mulch as mulch, and I'm slowly getting it to various parts of my garden. Rearranging my camera so you can watch me. I think that might be a yellow squash plant there in the front. I'm not sure if I planted it or if I didn't, but it doesn't have any squash on it, but the plant is looking good. So I do have one of those fork things that you can move stuff with, but this seems just a tad easier for me. So I'm trying to get the ones that aren't real dry. Some of the ones that are a little more matted together because they've had more of a chance to turn into leaf mold or whatever you call it when the leaves kind of disintegrate. And I noticed some of it's beginning to turn into a little bit of dirt in there too. So that's good. But the more of this I get out and mulch places, the more room there'll be to put new stuff. Because fall is approaching and there will be more leaves. And I just hate it when my husband just throws them all in the garbage. I'm not going to get the wagon as full as I probably could, but I'm going to get it plenty full. Full enough to do what I wanted to do. Got to keep an eye on my clock here while I'm voiceovering on this. Because I do, even though I didn't go to church, I want to listen to church online this morning. And it starts in about 15 minutes, so I'm keeping an eye on my clock. And in case any of you are curious about what church we actually go to, we go to the Pendleton Free Methodist Church in Pendleton, Oregon. You can see how some of those are all stuck together in big kind of patties, leaf patties. I think I decided that was enough for right now. So where I'm going to put this is around this is looking real scruffy, where I have these pots. I have California poppies and some calendula right there, but it just looks real scruffy, so it will look a lot better with some mulch around it. So that's what I'm up to there. I'm pulling out some weeds. We have that, what is it, vine grass. Or my husband calls it morning glory because the little flowers look like morning glory flowers, but it isn't really morning glory. So I think it's bindweed. That's what I think the name of it is. It grows and climbs up anything it can climb up, anything it can grab a hold of. It's just a real annoying weed. And it's not good for anything that I'm aware of. And it's hard to get it out. I mean, it pulls up real easy, but what I mean is it always comes back. Watching my rear end there. But you're seeing all the weeds I'm getting out of there. Weeds and grass. Always grass growing places where I don't want it. So I'm going to start putting the mulch in. And it will look better when the mulch is in there. Probably not good to work on a Sunday, but I'm doing it anyway. And then I'll take time to stop and rest and worship here when it's time. And working in the garden, it kind of is a form of worship because I think about how God created all the plants and the soil. Yes, even the weeds. Yeah. And you're probably wondering why I'm doing a voiceover instead of talking while I'm doing the work. I decided it might be just easier to do that. We'll see. Let me know which you prefer, whether me talking while I'm working or working without sound and then doing a voiceover. At least with the voiceover, I get to think about what I want to say. Not that that matters. I'm in Toastmasters. I'm supposed to be able to think on my feet or on my rear end, as the case may be. It is, well, as I'm speaking to you, it's 72 degrees. And I think it was probably about that while I was working outside. Quite pleasant, and there's a little bit of a breeze that keeps it from being hot. Notice I'm wearing sleeves today, just because it was a little bit on the cool side. You can't really see what I'm doing there, but I'm just distributing that mulch around the pots and stuff so that it looks fairly good. I'm going to get up and get some more here. Getting down is easy, getting up is not so easy. Oh, comes with age, I guess. Yeah, there I am, up. See how much better that looks? And that will help that. So I have a hard time. The reason most of that stuff is in pots there, the California poppies and the calendula grow okay there, and I've got a couple of hyacinths, I think, that are growing there. They come up in the spring. But I've had trouble over the years getting anything to grow right here. Part of it's because the previous owners put weed fabric down there and then rocks. And I've gotten rid of most of the rocks and the weed fabric as I can. But I just need to keep building up the soil. The other thing I'm going to do, I think this is either a cauliflower or broccoli. I had it in. I made the little start, and then I took the label out when I planted some of the others in some of my towers. So I don't remember which it is. It's one or the other. And I have these 2 empty pots, so I'm going to plant it right there and hope that it does okay. The ground is fairly moist. I probably should go out after a while and give it a little drink of water. And there's tomato cages. My neighbor keeps giving me zucchinis, and I made zucchini bread. I put one in the freezer already. We bought all these plums and nectarines at a farmer's market, and I've got some sauerkraut going. Here's some tomatoes and potatoes out of my own garden. That's nice. Well, that's all I'm going to video today. I may go, after I watch church, I might go out and do some more work, but I'm not going to video it probably. Probably gives me latitude, so if I want to, I can, right? I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, and I hope you're enjoying the things that the Lord has allowed you to grow. I hope you're prospering. Be thankful for what you do have, whether it's little or whether it's big. And until next time, I'll see you on my next video, or you'll see me, I should say. May the good Lord richly bless you.